Beach is up to 66, downtown 68, San Fernando Valley 69 degrees, Orange County Inland 67, 64 Inland Empire, in the high desert 61 degrees. That is what is happening. Details coming up. Frank, back to you.
About an hour ago, tens of thousands of University of California academic workers went on strike. They're demanding more money and better benefits. KTLA's Eric Spillman live in Westwood with more on that. Eric, good morning.
Morning, Frank. At a place like UCLA, the people who do the heavy lifting of the teaching and the research are not the professors. It's these folks that you see on the picket line this morning, the teaching assistants, or TAs, the research students. They're the ones who grade the papers, they're the ones who give the final exams, they lead the discussion sections, and they're the ones on strike here at UCLA and at all the 10 UC campuses, 48,000 of them on strike today. They walked off their jobs about an hour ago. Rachel Forgash is a teaching assistant. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How's it going?
It's going all right. This is about money. You're not being paid enough.
That's absolutely right. It's about money. It's about making the UC a more accessible and equitable institution. Many of us come here because it's a public institution, because they're Californians or want to support public institutions, and the conditions of work here just make it so that it's so difficult and truly not a public institution.
Some of these people make $24,000 a year, and they're really important to the functioning of the university.
Yes, absolutely. I'd say TAs do at least 70% of the labor at the university. We get paid so low that most of TAs at the UC are rent burdened. 90%, in fact, pay 30% or more of our rent towards, or our income towards rent, and over 50% are severely rent burdened, which means that we pay 50% or more of our income towards rent. And it's extremely frustrating when the university is both our landlord and our employer for folks who live in university housing. It means they set our wages and they set our rent, and they still do so, knowing that they're charging 60% or more for us to live and work near campus.
All right, thank you so much for talking to us as we watch these people on the picket lines here. The university, the UC system, says classes will be held as normal today, as they are scheduled, and they say instruction will continue. But a lot of the students we've been speaking to here say they have their doubts.
Last week, our professor was receiving a lot of questions regarding our midterm, receiving our grades back, our final.
How important are TAs here?
Oh, super important. I mean, they run all the discussions. They're always there for office hours. They're the ones answering the questions. They're the ones, doing the one-on-one work with the students.
All right, here's a statement from the University of California that they just put out moments ago. It says, "Our campuses have been preparing to mitigate the impact of any strike activity on our students by ensuring, to the extent possible, continuity of instruction and research. Campuses will be prepared for contingencies should a strike interfere with the conclusion of the academic term." The University of California continues to negotiate in good faith. All right, though, we'll have to see what the impact is here with all these people on the picket lines. Classes are going to be affected. We've spoken to students who are worried about what's going to happen with their midterms, and of course finals are in just a few weeks. We'll send it back to you.
All right, Eric, thank you for that this morning. To breaking news, LAPD is investigating a deadly shooting in LA's Koreatown neighborhood overnight. LAPD responded to reports of shots fired around 3 a.m. this morning. When they arrived at the scene near 8th and